Okay, Joanne here. I am trying to motivate myself to get creative and to get out of the little corner that I'm in. So I'm going to work on this page. I've selected a few different things to try to get me going. I was inspired by this. Probably use those yellows somewhere else. Oh, there goes an avalanche. So, into my little cup. They'll go over there. I'm almost liking that. Thinking these kind of go together. I'm going to make this very simple because that's kind of how I'm feeling today. Very plain. Try to be happy and bubbly and make it nice to watch the video. And some days, just can't do that. I don't know if it's just me. Does it happen to you? But I still want to be productive. Today's a different day. I have sped up the video, even though it might not look like it. I, just like some people, work slower, and that's how I work out my creativity, by working slower. You know, other people like fast videos, but this is what it is. This is me. And here I am doing a voiceover to try to make it more pleasurable to watch and listen to. And something's going on with iMovie, so I'm not able to add that pretty little music in the background unless I can figure it out. Okay, so let's go back to what I'm doing over here. I'm trying to decide, do I want to make this a pocket? And, you know, sometimes I feel like I have too many pockets and things, so I wanted to do something different, and I think I'm going to make this into a belly band. And I always look at what I have on my desk and try to decide if I'm going to use that or not. I thought I would put a heart in the middle of that left edge, and then I canned that idea. And my new washi tape, trying to figure out where I'm going to incorporate that. It looks like I might have a spot. And this Yoo-Hoo glue, I do like it, but it doesn't dry fast enough for me. I guess I'm just used to the 3-in-1 glue, and I guess I like that better. And that's my right? So I will continue to glue things down and make that into a belly band, and then incorporate this washi tape. So playing around with papers is what we do, right? I find it interesting watching other people decide what they're going to do with their papers because I tend to do the same thing. I'm looking at this piano paper from a player piano and thinking about how somebody danced to that and get a lot of joy from that piano paper. And while I don't fully understand how it works in the piano, I know it makes music, and now I'm giving it another purpose. And I tend to do that when I'm creating things with different papers. I try to, I guess the word is connect with the papers so that when I put them together, I feel like I'm reserving a moment for whoever used them and just think about how important it was for whoever they were. And I guess playing with papers is what gives me joy, and I think about what gave them joy when those papers were in their possession. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So I decide I found a home for that little bunch of flowers, and I got that from a book, and I'm really happy with that book. And if anybody's interested in it, I will give you the information on it. I don't have it within my reach right now, but it was some kind of botanical flower book. And I was thinking about this piano paper again, and I thought, I think it would look good up there in that corner underneath of this paper that I made. Pretty sure I made it. And I think it's a good writing texture too, should I decide to do some journaling underneath of that page. So I'm liking the way that page looks, and I found this when I went to reach for some lace, and I get a little ambivalent about cutting into things, but really, what is it for, Joanne? You purchased it so that you could use it in journals. I just want to make sure that I'm making the best use of this article because, again, somebody took their time to create this beautiful rose with embroidery. I think that's what it's called. I've done very little of it. I try everything as long as it's legal, and I'm not sure that I definitely haven't mastered embroidery. So I want to make sure that this is going to look good, and I'm looking at that corner there and the edges, and I really want to fray it without cutting my fingers. So I'm not sure, I don't like that edge. I'm still wrestling with cutting it because I like the edge, but I don't like how it is right there. So after going back and forth, I decide just cut it, you know, just cut it, fray it, and I think it'll make a better presentation that way. Now this card I use for if I want to write in the journal. I think it's a writing card. I think that's what they called it. And it just popped in the middle of my face there, and I thought I have to explain that. So now I have to glue this because I can't use my sewing machine right at the moment because my back's a little cranky. So, and my dog is whining at me. I don't know why. So I decided to take out my 3-in-1 glue because I'm going to glue that fabric down, and I'm going to glue this down too. So not sure that Yoo-Hoo glue glues fabric. So now I decide to take this hole punch, and this was a fail. I think I'm doing a heart, and I can't remember how to use the hole punch. So it gets all jammed in there. Yep. Now that's a mess. So what am I going to do with that? I'm just going to cover it up. Just going to cover it up, and it'll be just the way that I want it. So let me find out what this puppy wants. So now I'm thinking it's pretty much done. I like how all the colors coordinate. I think I have to wait a little bit to let things dry. I decide I'm going to journal a little bit, and I have to say it's hard to journal on camera because journaling for me is something that I have to think about for a bit. So if all else fails, be thankful. Be thankful to the Lord for everything. And so that's what I journal about. And I hope you enjoyed this little video. It's me, And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.